6 years! Six years ago, on Thursday, May 24th, 2018, I moved into this very house and this very backyard. 6 years later, we are still here and have no sign of going anywhere. With all that being said, this time around, unlike the 5th anniversary, I do have a little more things set up. Not too much. Yeah. Not as big. But definitely a little more compared to the previous year, I'll tell you that. Also, for the first time in, 4 years, give or take, it's not at nighttime! Yay! Yep, finally, for the first time since 2020. It's actually in the evening this time around. Specifically speaking, it is currently 8:20 p.m. It is Friday, May 24th, 2024. So it has now been exactly 6 years since the events of me leaving the old backyard and me moving into this one. So this logo is here to represent it. Happy 6th anniversary from May 24th through the 26th. So it is the exact same length as the first anniversary 5 years ago in 2019, which is also kind of funny, because considering this is literally the exact same weekdays that it occurred 5 years ago. What a coincidence, ironically. With all that being said, this is a very, very cool logo, and we have a few items in this party. One of them being a scarf that we saw all the way back at the 1,000 subscribers event, like pretty much almost exactly 4 months ago. Why is this brought back for this party? I don't know. Honestly, if I'm being completely honest with all of you, I personally just felt like it. But I can guarantee you something. There are a few other new items in this party as well. So we will find them throughout the party. Now, one of the things you might actually come to the realization is that I actually never ended up taking down the lights after the events of the graduation party. If I'm being quite honest with all of you, I haven't been out here much in the last 3 weeks. So that can explain why the lights are still here after 3 weeks. Yeah, I haven't really been out here much. I need to really make that a reality this summer. Oh, and you freaking bet that'll be, because I have a ton of events planned. But yeah, if you're curious why the lights are still here, I haven't been out here much, so that can explain why the lights are still here. But hey, they make good anniversary decorations, right? I promise there's a little more to this. One of them being this very background, which as you can see right here in the tripod area, it says Happy 6th Anniversary Backyard. We have, obviously, actually ironically, that would be these two very trees. Of course, in different shades of color on this logo. And of course, by me, Lego Master 627 in blue, obviously. With that being said, we just have lights all over the place in all random colors, which honestly is super freaking awesome. With all that being said, we're gonna place this background back down here, and we're gonna go move on to the next room. Most of this is still here from the graduation party, as you can clearly see and notice. But there is one item in particular that has never been released before. That being the spring scarf. Now, we showcased this in the last episode of Backyard Videos. Why is it being released in this party? Well, first off, we never got a celebration of spring because I didn't plan one. Secondly, I needed at least one event to release this in before the summer, because ironically, the next event after this is literally the summer party in literally like 3 weeks. I'm not kidding. So that can explain that. We have one more item in this party, which is a pin to also celebrate the 6-year anniversary. With that being said, it says Happy 6 years. And of course, it is kind of the same thing as the background and logo. So that is really cool. And that is a very nice way to celebrate the 5-year anniversary, sorry, the 6-year anniversary. Sorry, that was last year. The 6-year anniversary of me being in this backyard. Now, normally in past years, prior to the 5th anniversary, we would normally bring back past rooms based off of the past year. However, at this point, I have practically gotten tired of that, which is why I've been doing a lot more original stuff in the last 2 years, if you haven't managed to notice. Also, secondly, most of the room designs would not fit with this current fence, because a lot of them took place before the events of us redoing the fence in 2023. Also, was that a plane? I hear a plane. Is that one? Yo, that is one! Dang, normally I only see those in New York episodes. It's actually crazy that we get to see one here. Dude, that never happens anymore. Or practically never in this place. That normally is only a New York episode exclusive. So, wow, we actually got one here. Nice! And on a very special episode of all of that. So guys, with all that being said, I know this wasn't much of an anniversary party. At least it's just a little more than last year. I mean, one thing that is a major advance this time is that the fence straight up isn't gone, unlike last year. It's actually here. That was one of the major disappointments of last year, was that the fence was gone. So that's the major advance that we thankfully don't have to deal with. Secondly, I guess these lights from the graduation party are also a good way to celebrate this anniversary. So hey, at least you get that, even if they're still left over from a previous event. Regardless, I still think these lights still are a really nice way to celebrate this anniversary, even if they weren't supposed to still be up. But I think this is a nice way to celebrate 6 years of our backyard and me being in this house. It's crazy. I've been in this house for 6 years. This isn't the longest house I've been in. God, no. No. There's like another one that I was in for like 8 years. Like pretty much exactly by the time I moved out. It was like 8 years at the time. But yeah, 2 years away till we break that record. Well, actually 3 when we make it to 9 years, but you get the idea. The fact that I've been here for 6 years though, it doesn't feel like it's been that long. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Backyard Views. I apologize if it wasn't too much. But hey, I at least remembered the anniversary. You gotta count me for that at least. Happy 6 years to the backyard. Here is to 7 years on May 24th, 2025, which lands on a Saturday. Nice. Dang, it's been like 10 years since the last time it landed on a Saturday. Now that I think about it, because that was in like 2014. How the heck is that 10 years ago?